No, school reports, we don't have any today. RTA, we don't have anybody here. And CSEA, we have no one. We don't have any information from the public. We can discuss with you. Superintendent. Okay.
Just want to welcome everybody back, and our facilities are holding up well under this inclement weather. It seemed like we haven't had too many reports of major issues in our facilities, and also with the wind while we were on vacation. Obviously, the wind was very bad out here, but we only had some minor damage to one of our roofs, and that was repaired immediately. So it seems like our facilities are doing well, and we're glad that we're back and running, and hopefully this weather will keep us wet too much longer, and we'll get a little chance to dry out here. So I just feel bad for the West Park kids because we gave them the field, use it, and then they come back and now they can't use it again because it's raining. So sooner or later it'll dry out. They'll be able to get on that, but that's it. That's it.
Make a motion for approval of consent items A through E.
Second.
Mr. Starkey and Ms. Kirk. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right.
Make a motion to accept personnel as stated.
All second?
All in favor?
Aye.
This is an order to accept the district's audit report for 2014-15.
So Ms. Jeannette Garcia, who is our chief auditor from Jeannette Garcia and Associates, she's out in Redlands, and so she couldn't make it this evening, but she passed on the responsibility to communicate the audit for her, and she apologizes that she couldn't make it, but we understand she's traveling all the way from Redlands and why she couldn't make it this evening. So each year, our financials, although we have multiple reportings to the state, once we close our books in June, and we end our financials for last year, which is the 2014-2015 year, eventually by October, we have an audit team that works with us throughout the year and certifies our financials as being correct without any errors or mistakes, and look for any material findings that would impact the district. This year, like all years, 99.9% of it was great. We didn't have any findings on our financials, but we did have one finding on our average daily attendance calculation. And so we had to restate our average daily attendance, and that will affect our, by 112 students that were reported in our P2 reporting period in 2015. So once that's redone and reaccepted by the state, they'll make a financial adjustment to the funds that we'll receive this year based on lowering last year's money that we received. So they make the adjustment the following year because obviously they already gave us the money, so that they just make the adjustment of what they gave to us. So that'll lower our income for this year, but still we'll have plenty to positive net income for the entire year. Other minor findings, but non-material findings, had to do with our ASB accounts and just making sure that we're documenting all the associate student body activities as per the ASB accounting manual. There were some minor errors there and some lack of signatures on a few items that at each of the school sites. So we have to get a little bit tighter on that. But all in all, very good audit, and the bond audit also went perfectly. There were no findings in the bond audit. So both audits went well, and so she is submitting this heavy financial report for acceptance, and then we will then send copies to the state.
Make a motion to accept the district audit report for the 2014-2015 school year.
Second.
Mr. Starkey and seconded by Mr. Lewis. All in favor?
Aye.
Approved resolution 15-16-12. Impact.
The local tax revenues. So each year, at the end of the school year, they send us a report And we do this each year, and you'll all remember that either the report shows that we have to impound more taxes, or that last year they over-impounded taxes, and we have to have those taxes released. So this year, an unusual occurrence, they over-impounded. Normally, we're always saying, hey, you have to impound more taxes for our school district, but they actually over-impounded by about $182,000. So we are asking them to release the $182,000 of impounded taxes. So that is where we're at this year. So we're asking the resolution to be approved to release those impounded taxes, and then we will send a letter on behalf of the board to the county tax collector, asking them to release those county taxes.
Where do those funds go to?
Those actually go back into the county coffers.
Make a motion to approve resolution 15-16-12.
Motion by Mr. Starkey,
Second.
second by Ms. Kirk. All in favor?
Aye.
Quarterly report on the Williamson uniform complaint, and under Education Code 35186, Ms. Hargis.
We do not have any complaints.
Make a motion for adjournment.
Aye.
Motion by Starkey.
Aye.
That nice lady.
What time is it?
7:16.
Yes.
Thanks everyone for attending this short.